are going to talk about Girl on a Train. Is the Big Guy movie reviews. And we're going to talk about Girl on a Train, directed by Tate Taylor, who directed The Help, starring Emma Stone, Octavia Spencer, and Viola Davis. Got some Academy Award nominations. And one of the actresses involved, Octavia Spencer, got an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. And Tate Taylor is back again, this time with Emily Blunt, to do Girl on a Train, and it's supposed to be very Gone Girl-esque. I was hoping it was going to have some Hitchcock elements in this movie, and it does. Unfortunately, in the end, it's not all that good, but let's get into this movie. Emily Blunt plays Rachel Watson, who is an alcoholic that likes to ride the train a lot. She lives with her sister, and her husband left her for another woman. Tom, played by Justin Theroux, is now married to Anna, played by Rebecca Ferguson, the woman from Mission Impossible Rogue Nation that really kicked butt. And I was shocked that this is the same woman, because she changes her hair color in this film, and kudos to her for doing that and transforming herself into this character that I didn't even recognize. But unfortunately, all that is kind of wasted, considering the fact that this movie's not all that good. And Rachel likes to go on the train and live vicariously through the people that she watches from the train. Particularly Megan, played by Haley Bennett, who seems to have this perfect life that Rachel wants, and that she feels she lost when her husband left her for another woman. And she wishes she had that life back, and she's filled with all this envy to get that life back. One day when Rachel's on the train, she sees something, and it sets her off into a chain of events, and we discover that Megan has disappeared, and later on she's discovered dead. We don't know who the killer is, and it looks like it could point to that Rachel could be the killer, or it could be some other people, like Scott, Megan's husband, played by Luke Evans, or it could be Tom, Rachel's ex-husband, since Tom did hire Megan as a nanny, because he has a baby with his new wife, Anna. And Megan was also going to a shrink, Dr. Kamal Abek, played by Edgar Ramirez. And the police officer investigating the crime is Detective Riley, played by Allison Janney, who does a very good job in this film. And I have to say that Emily Blunt does the best she can with what she has. She does a pretty good job of playing an alcoholic, and Rebecca Ferguson does a very good job in her role, and I thought Luke Evans was pretty good as the nanny's husband, and I did like Edgar Ramirez, and Allison Janney is great as the detective. And then you have Lisa Kudrow from Friends playing a side character in the film. But unfortunately, the problems with the movie, for one, Rachel is not a great protagonist to root for since she's an alcoholic and she's filled with all this envy for the life that she once had, and seeing, and from her eyes, she's seeing that life in the marriage that Megan has with Scott, and wishing that she had that life again with Tom or with some new guy, and it's just not. And she's just not. It's just not working for her, and she's finding it very hard to get back on her feet. And the drama in this movie is very soap opera-esque. It feels like something off of the Lifetime channel, off of the Oxygen channel. The Hitchcock themes, like from Rear Window maybe, or I felt like I had a little bit of Vertigo in it too, just are not done very well. Tate Taylor's trying to be a little bit like David Fincher, and he's just not David Fincher, so it's just not working very well. And the Gone Girl themes that he's trying to put in this movie are just not done very well, and it's just not that great of a movie, and I'm very disappointed because I really wanted to like this movie. I really like Emily Blunt. I do like Haley Bennett. I do like Rebecca Ferguson and Luke Evans. This is a great cast altogether, and you got a great director. The problem is, it's just the movie's not done very well. The flashbacks in this movie are a bit much, and the drama is just not written very well, and it's just not that good of a movie. I mean, I understand maybe they're trying to stay close to the book. I haven't never read the book. But sometimes when you translate a book into a movie, it just doesn't work very well. So overall, I'm going to give this movie a C+. I think if this is a rental, it could be worth seeing if you want to see it, but really it's not worth seeing in the theater. And that's all I got to say for Girl on a Train. You're better off going to wait until it comes out on Netflix or Redbox and see it that way, if you really want to see it. Which is kind of disappointing because I was really hoping to like this movie a lot and maybe put it on my best list, but unfortunately it's not even all that memorable, really. And just pretty much a rental. And that's all I gotta say for Girl on a Train.